Welcome, one and all. Today we are building a sugarcane or reed farm, whichever you prefer. They're the same thing, and they have the same function. So, sugarcane or reed, and let's hop right in. Here are the majority of the resources you're going to need. We're going to need a few more jack-o'-lanterns than this, or any light source that's a solid block, or I guess a transparent block. You just don't want items to be able to fall through it. So torches aren't going to work, even though we don't have any torches. Torches aren't going to work. So you're going to want glowstone or jack-o'-lanterns. And I guess torches would work, but your farm would be slightly less efficient, and you wouldn't want that. So let's jump right in. And we are actually going to mine with our fortune pick so that we can get some cobblestone. This is almost the same design as the bamboo farm right here. So if we hop over, it'll be very similar to this. And we are going to get things rolling. So first things first, we want this thing to go up. Wow, careful for falling gravel. We want this thing to be up 4 blocks. It's going to start at the exact same spot as this one. And what you're going to want to do, we will leave our things. You start with your pistons. And we're going to want to cut these in half and leave half of them inside. Perfect. And now we just want to mine this out. And you want to go 29 blocks from your starting spot. So we are going to do that as quick as possible. And we are also going to light it up along the way. So we're going to use these good old jack-o'-lanterns. And I put them right here at the bottom. And we're going to space them out one every 2 blocks. And like I said, we are not going to have enough jack-o'-lanterns to fully do this farm. But you should be able to get the picture without me doing all the jack-o'-lanterns. So, our first thing is we want to get this dug out 4 blocks, just like this, simple and easy. And the redstone behind this is very simple. Oh, shoot. Alright. So that's unfortunate. We're gonna want to fix that quickly. Let's grab our pumpkins or our jack-o'-lanterns back. And it's good that we found this little cave. Better to know that they're here than to not know. And we'll deal with that in just a moment. We're going to need to go get some torches quickly. So let's go snag our torches. This will be a farm. It'll produce a bunch of sugarcane. It'll be plenty for one person. Here's some coal. Okay. And we're just going to light that cave up quick. We don't need any monsters spawning. We only got 18 more pistons to place. Shouldn't take us too long. But first, we will take care of this farm. Or this hole, excuse me. How far does this thing go? I really hate caving. So hopefully it's not too far. But it does kind of appear larger than I initially suspected. Alright, well, we got to deal with this thing at some point, I guess. My goodness. I'm surprised we haven't run into any mobs yet. But lighting this up will help our creeper farm when we make it. And sadly, it is opened up into a large cave. Well, it's not that large, but large enough to be annoying to me. Alright, so we've gone from bamboo farm to exploring. Unfortunately. Exploring a cave. And I think last time I was in a cave, I died. So, that's not good. Guess we'll go this way first. It just keeps going. Alright, we're going to ignore that. I think we're far enough down. And we're actually going to ignore most of this. I hope. Okay. Well, this got rather annoying rather quickly. We're not going to go back down there. We still have to go up. That part's going to be important. But we're going to call this good for this cave. And if we need to find it later, we know where it is. We can light it up in the future. We spent enough time playing around in here. It's time to get back to the farm. Whew. It's like mini parkour where I bonk my head every time I jump. It's perfect. Just what I was looking for. Alrighty. And we're almost out of here. We're going to grab this coal on our way. Because we're kind of hurting for coal recently. So it can't hurt to have a little extra on hand. It's a semi-large vein. Alright. So back to... That's really unfortunate. We just messed up our other... Let's get some more stone. Okay. Alrighty. So everything has gotten rather annoying. We need to dig this out. This is where our redstone line's going to go. Perfect. But we'll do that a bit later. We need to fix what we broke. Which is this. That should be good. And let's double check that this did not fire. It didn't, thank goodness, while we were messing around over here. Okay, so this is our other farm. We need to be conscious of that. And now let's get back to mining. And if you make this thing too wide, should be good. You can also make it 1 wide, but I'm a much bigger fan of 2 wide. We can get rid of that too. Okay. Let's keep plugging away. There we go. So if you build it out like this, 4 high, 4 wide right here, but only in the middle, everything should work out well. And we will continue to place our pumpkins in here, or our jack-o'-lanterns, if you prefer. And we'll leave that one so we can swing up here. And we are going to need to get back in here later, but we don't want any mobs falling on our head while we're doing it. So we're going to light this up quick. Easy peasy. And this is actually a good cave for us to explore, because it looks like It's close enough to the surface that it could cause some problems. We can still see if a mob's coming to get us up here, and we don't have any wood on us. That's rather annoying. Nothing can work out as we need it to. That's perfect. Alright. Good thing we are so close to a bamboo farm. Let's make 20 torches. That might be too many, but this is a large cave and we want to deal with it as quick as possible. Okay. Well, let's get this thing done with. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Let's go up first. It's safer to go up first. This really is horrible though. There's definitely going to be mobs here. I saw the Enderman. Try to get to a semi-safe location up here. I hear skeleton. Got him. Okay. And we got the Enderman as well. Whew. Alright. And it's about to be nighttime, unfortunately. Jiminy crickets. Where'd that guy come from? Okay. Well, let's light this thing up. We don't have to use our torches sparingly. We can just spam them. Wow, this is like... I wanted to build a farm today. And sadly, we have to do this garbage instead. Alright, but it is important that this get lit up because it's on top of the mountain where we are going to want to build our creeper farm. Our creeper farm we want to build like right up here, so it is nice to get this lit up. Right. There's a zombie. Okay. Can we make it? Yes, we can. I hear another zombie somewhere. Oh, up there? What even is that? How does he spawn in there? And why can't I hit him? Okay. Goodness. Alright. I don't even know. Okay, we're right back down to where we started. Perfect. And let's just meander this way. Wow, that was dangerous and close. Good thing we put Feather Falling 4 on our boots. It just keeps going, too. Okay. I think this is the end. Let's put a torch so we know we've done it. If we come into that on the other side. Alright. We're going to call this good after we get down here quick. Please do not go forever like the last time we went down. But I have a feeling it's going to. Please end. Oh my goodness. How is this a cave? This is the worst cave ever. And it just goes and goes and goes. Alright. I guess we'll go down. with the cave, even though this is the last thing I wanted to do. Ever. I hate caving. The only time I go caving is to light things up. Is that a bat? Okay. I'm sorry, bat. I did not mean to. And now let's get rid of the grass. I'd rather have the cobblestone than one piece of grass. Alright, we're calling this good. We're done with this cave. Oh my goodness. So we went from building a farm to caving very quickly. Because I thought the cave would be quick, and then there was some... You just don't want to do half of it. And we didn't even do all of it. So, my apologies for that. If you're here for the farm, I hope you skipped past the mining. But we're getting back to the farm right now. And we'll be there in hopefully 30 seconds. And then we're going to have to get our inventory cleaned up. And get back to farming. Okay. Let's swing back in here. Perfect. Oops. I hope that still works. Alright. And we're going to throw our inventory in here. Don't need any of that stuff. And all the solid blocks that are not stone. And I guess we'll bring half a stack of stone. Okay. Lovely. And I think this is still working. We're back to building. Took us a hot minute, but we're here. Alright. We just gotta go 10 more this direction. And then we will have the main amount of digging done for the farm. Alright, and again, I'm sorry for that excursion. If you're here for just the farm aspect, I'm planning on coming out with another series where I build just farms. And I do that with like creative mode, and it would explain the farm, try to explain the farm mechanics, and show you how to build it, step-by-step process, as well as a build list. We did a little bit of a build list for this farm, but not too much of one, all things considered. Okay, now we can dig out all of that. And just as I suspected, we aren't actually going to have enough jack-o'-lanterns to build this thing. So our farm's just going to end up being a little bit inefficient, but that's okay. So you want to get one side done like this. Then we are going to go ahead and do the undercarriage of this thing, which entails I need to pick that up, move it over. So what you're going to want to do is knock out 2 more. This is the entire floor. We want to replace this stone with grass. And what you will also need to do, because sugar canes need to be planted right next to water, one away, you're also going to need to knock out this little area as well, right under the farm. So if you put a piston there, you got to knock that out as well, so that we can get some water down in here. Okay, and we are not going to really care about coal that much. And if you knock this out, this area right here, this small little area, is where the water will go. So we will get our water in after we get our rails in, which shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. Alright, Let's get this side done with too. Yeah, I think water after rails is going to be better. So now we grab our rails, and I have a way that I like to do this. You don't have to do it the way I like. You can do it any way you like. This is a way that works though. 1, 2, 3. You do 3 like that. And what we're going to have to do is dig out 2, put our lever there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side because we want water to be right here, 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 right? All the way down. So you get your powered rails going. We also need to determine where the middle of this farm is. So count 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the center of the farm. So we're going to take that block out. And then we want to go 3 rails here, 3 here. And we're going to do that same little lever trick. There we go. And we can block that up. And then we're going to go all the way to the end. Do the exact same thing. We can put our rails down first if we want. And notice how we're not actually going to the end. Powered rails can't turn, but regular rails can. So you want to make sure you do that. 1 block away from the end there. Alrighty. Done with that. Now we can get our regular rails in, and this will keep our minecart flowing forever. If you're not silly like me, you got to place one of these at a time, one side at a time. There we go. All right, now we're done with our rails. I do have a quick proposition for Minecraft. If I place this down, does it ruin the rails? It does not. That is so nice. Okay. So it can just flow over top of rails. Perfect. Now let's go check out down here. There we go. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 1 water bucket in there. We want to make sure that we do the side that we did the pumpkins with first. Oh, and as you can see, the automatic unloader over here is working quite well. We need 1 more water bucket. It'd be helpful if you brought 2, if you're going to do it. But if you don't, no worries. You can make the extra trek like me. And I'm really hoping that we can get this whole thing done today. But no promises. I'm going to try my best, though. We'll get a little bit more torch coverage out here, too. Okay, we're almost done though. Oh yeah, look at this. It works so good. Okay, so we're done with this. We need to get our water in. And here. Perfect. And you just want to go every other. It's creating infinite water sources, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. There we go. And that's really nice. Okay, so on this back side, we don't really want any flowing water. So what we're going to do is we are going to place our dirt down right now. On this side, which is lovely. This will be where our reeds go. And as you can see, that water stops flowing almost immediately. So all the water is going to be in there like that. And we're actually going to place our grass on the other side as well. Even though we haven't put our water in yet, because we will put our water in afterwards. We still need to put our light sources in, and we don't actually have them all, so we can do that and the water at the same time, which is nice. And you can go every light source opposed to every other like I'm doing, but since we don't have that many jack-o'-lanterns, we're just going to go every other. And for the sake of ease, now we should be good. Alrighty. Get all our water in, and then reeds can be planted in here. Man, if we didn't do that stupid cave excursion, we'd be done by now, I think. Okay, so we are pretty much good to go. We need to get our pistons in on this side. So let's go ahead and do that. Shouldn't take us too long. There we go. That's perfect. This is where our observer goes. So let's get both observers and redstone lines in, which is going to take us a brief second here because I think we need to trade with this guy. There we go. That should be enough redstone for us. I'm always scared that that thing's going to get me. Okay, observers. Since we already kind of have a disaster right here, we're just going to roll with it. Our observer needs to go here, and you need to make sure that this red dot is looking at you. And then it's super easy. We could use some more stone though. There we go. All right, super easy from here on out. All you gotta do is make sure, I guess we can do it like this. That'll be nice. Okay. All you gotta do is dig down, or dig out 14 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you don't have to worry about lighting this up at all. It will work just fine for you without being lit. Nothing can spawn back here. And now, if we do that along this side as well, we should be good to go. All of our pistons will fire, and I will show you that in just a moment. I don't think we need one at the end. We don't. We can cover that. So check this out. Anytime this observer sees, all the pistons will fire. And that's perfect. So we can cover this up. We can put our last one in there. And now we just need to do the other side. So let's get in there and do it. And we can make this where we jump. Perfect. And if you don't have an elytra to crawl, you can use a trapdoor, and that'll work just as well for you. All right, so 15 blocks. That's 1, so now we just need to go 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And I'm sorry if it's difficult to see. It's difficult for me to see. I would imagine it's difficult for you to see as well. We gotta go. Jiminy crickets. Alright. That'll be fine. This is 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. We're good. And it is still difficult for me to see. We just gotta lay our wire. And we're all hooked up. Put that back in there. Let's get a torch in there so nothing can spawn. And we are ready to go. We just gotta put our hopper collection system in. And that should be it. And we're just gonna mirror the one that we have here. So it's looking pretty good. How we're gonna mirror that is like this, and our hopper goes here. And we'll put a chest here. And we're going to clear this little area out. Okay. And the sugar canes should be produced far slower. Oh, we need that. Okay. I almost broke something important. Alrighty. And someday we're going to make the collection and the whole system look cleaner, but for now it doesn't actually matter. Okay. So, we're going to need some hoppers, and silly me, I don't have any. That's really annoying. Okay, that's fine. We'll set up this part of the system. So right there needs to be an observer. Right here needs to be a torch, and right here needs to be a repeater. So let's snag those. And our inventory has become a nightmare. There we go. Torch, repeater, observer. And now we just need a hopper here. And we're going to need a few more rails. One there, and then one on top of the hopper. And then we want a block right there. Has to be a solid block right there as well. Can't be a stair or anything. Okay. So we are going to go get organized, grab our reeds and our hopper minecart. There's some sugarcane. Let's throw all our cobblestone in there. Our ores in here. Dirt. What else do we need? We'll check our redstone chest. There we go. We're going to need 2 hoppers, though. That's fine. Make ourselves 1 more chest. Fantastic. 2 hoppers. Nice. What else do we need? We don't need redstone. We got our hoppers, our chest. We actually are going to need 1 more hopper. Silly me. Sorry about that. I'm not very good at pre-planning what I want to build. I'm much better at just building it and realizing along the way, making multiple trips to kind of redo and grab more things. Planning is not my best, so I do plan on making a series where we will... Why are these chests separate from each other? Where we will do a build... not a build tour. We'll do a tutorial on how to make things like this. And it will go much smoother and be much better than what I have currently done here. What I'm doing here is pretty bad as far as the explaining goes. So now you just need to add your sugar canes in. We also need to add in our hopper minecart, and we need more light sources, but we're just going to leave them. All these holes should be light sources. As you can see, we have 2 over here, and then this entire side with no light sources. We'll get that put in later. But if you're building this yourself, please put the light sources in and put sugarcane on both sides. We also need to find a little bit more sugarcane. And we can get organized while we do it. We don't need that stuff. And we don't need any more redstone, so we can get rid of that as well. All that. Perfect. Let's go grab the rest of our sugarcane. And then I think we'll be done. Our farm will be mostly complete. We need to find more pumpkins, but we're not going to do that until we find... or until we build our creeper farm. And we couldn't build the creeper farm until we had the bamboo farm, and the bamboo farm is not working fast enough. So, well, it was also broken. That was funny. The bamboo farm that I made wasn't actually functional. but it is now. We fixed it. But at the time, oops, we missed one. All right, and what are these called? They're called sugarcane. So we'll do sugarcane. There we go. And now it's fixed. We are going to lose some items to the water in there, but that's fine. We'll fix that later. We are going to alter this for just a moment. And we're also going to stop using that pickaxe. Where'd our real pickaxe go? Here it is. Let's just get us a little bit of breathing room over here. Oh, and we just heard the bamboo farm work. So you can see the hopper minecart unloader. Bang, it works. It'll unload all the items over there. And then it'll fly off back to collect up more. Which is awesome. I love that thing. Okay, so we are going to plug that up. This place is looking nifty. All of it should work. And we're going to take our screenshot inside our bamboo farm. Or reed farm. Okay. There we go. That'll look nice for us as a thumbnail. And our hopper minecart's going. Let's see. We got nothing in there. We can throw some sugarcane in there. Get it started. And I think we're done. And you'll watch that thing. It'll bounce back. Oh, never mind. It's gone. It'll go in there and you'll see it for just half a second right there. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. It goes through. Our sugarcane should start growing, but as everyone knows, a watched sugarcane never grows. So, we will check back in on the efficiency of the farm later. As you can see, this one absolutely works phenomenally. And we are just getting our bamboo ready to roll. All right. So the bamboo farm works well. You can see it just did the left side. It hasn't done the right side quite yet, but it will soon. And still no sugarcane. All right. Well, we are going to call it here. Our sugarcane farm and caving session. That was a success. Sorry for a little bit of a longer video today, but I really hope you enjoyed our 1.20.4 sugarcane farm. It should work in further updates as well. I will update the title as needed. All right. Have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.